I'm finally unlocking my first Season 1 XP bosses. It took me a lot longer than I was expecting to, especially with as much as I played the game this year. I'm curious, in the comments section, rank these cards. I feel like just seeing them on paper. For me, I'd probably do Jimmy Rollins #1. Maybe Larry Walker #2. I'm a big fan of Larry Walker cards, and then probably Andy Pettit #3, but my rotation does need some help. But I would say Jimmy Rollins, probably my #1 choice. He's who I'm choosing first today. And because I'm going to be playing the Moonshot event for today's video, I'm actually going to be choosing Larry Walker #2, because you can't use any pitchers besides commons. So I'm going to get some diamond hitters. We'll be able to use both of them in the Moonshot event. And then we have a Season 1 Moonshot Legends pack, free in the pack shop for a limited time. And you get 6 common legends, all usable. Here in the Moonshot Season 1 event, work our way towards some XP, as well as a 99 overall prime JD Martinez at 15 wins. Any hitters, common pitchers. Now I'm still working on Team Affinity Chapter 3. I have the AL West and the NL East done, so I'm going to try not to use any cards from those two divisions. This is the team that I'm rocking with. I got the Carlos Santana and the switch hitter captain boost. The way I was able to get a full boost is having switch hitters on my bench, as well as some switch hitters in the rotation and the bullpen to get that full boost. We got the rookie relievers in the bullpen, the rookie starters in the rotation, and for the lineup, we have Jimmy Rollins leading us off, 99 Larry Walker batting second, followed by Eduardo Escobar, Brian Roberts, Renfroe, Miller, Gary Sheffield, Harmon Killebrew, and then Carlos Santana in that 9 spot. I want to try to get as many Team Affinity progress as I can, so we're having those cards hitting before Carlos Santana, but the 2 Season 1 XP cards at the top of the lineup today. Game number 1 of the Moonshot event, home team pitching first. My first time using Jimmy Rollins after getting him out of the pack. He's parallel 1. I've used him in BR a little bit, and I think maybe I've used Larry Walker in BR, but it's my first time playing this new Moonshot event. I'm hoping both Jimmy Rollins and Larry Walker could hit some moonshots. And we jammed them, but it's the Moonshot event. Common pitchers, diamond hitters. That's falling for a hit. And that should be a double play. Look at Jimmy Rollins D. Oh, and he throws it behind his back. And there we go, a scoreless top of the first inning in the Moonshot event. My first ever at-bats with Jimmy Rollins and Larry Walker coming up with actually owning the cards, not just using them in BR. But he's had some pretty good BR numbers. 476 average, 4 homers, and his first 10 hits. And it's going to be a 1... There's no way. A 1-5-3? A 1-5-3? And then we ground out with Larry? That one might go. And it's gone. It's out of here. The first home run comes in the top of the 3rd. I'm hoping I can hit one in the bottom of the 3rd. I don't really want to lose my first Moonshot game, my first game since unlocking Larry Walker and Jimmy Rollins. That'd just be disrespectful to them. Well, now a home run would win me the game. I kind of don't like that I'm chasing pitches. And that one. It could go. And yeah, it went. I thought he robbed it. Nah, Carlos Santana walks it off. My 16th homer was Slam Tana. Absolute moonshot off of his bat to win the game. Oh, we put some respect on Jimmy Rollins and Larry Walker's name, I guess, but I need them to do something too. This is their day. This is their debut. I decided maybe we should play at a different ballpark for the Moonshot events. We're using this Greg Maddux on the mound. Jimmy Rollins, Larry Walker still in those first 2 spots, but we're going to be playing at Coors Field. Hoping to hit some more home runs, hoping to hit some longer home runs. Does anyone else, when they play the Moonshot event, you start swinging at everything? Like, I'm looking at this massive PCI when we have Jimmy Rollins up to bat. This thing is huge. This thing is ginormous, and it makes me want to swing at every pitch. I have trouble laying off those pitches even out of the zone just with this gigantic PCI, this humongous PCI. I want to swing at everything, and then I still just smash the PCI below the ball. Now, when it comes down to it, though, the bigger the PCI, the gentler you have to be. You just got to be really gentle with your movements. You don't want to force it too hard. And see, nice and gentle. I kind of thought that was going to be a home run here in the Moonshot events. I don't know if it's because he has higher contact and lower power. Maybe if the power number was switched with the contact number. I don't know, but I want to hit some home runs. For the Moonshot event, there have not been enough home runs so far for me today. Oh, and Larry Walker, he's showing off his D today too, man. This has been a great display. We had another scoreless inning on the mound, and now I just feel better at the plate. I have a feeling we're going to start hitting home runs. Speaking of, there's a dead center field home run from Brian Roberts. 1-0, 3 outs away from our second win of the day. Hunter Renfro's got max power versus each side. Yeah, no, this is a new twin from the first little bit of the video to now. I've completely changed. It's like I'm Clark Kent. I took off my glasses. I'm Superman now, and we're about to go crazy in the Moonshot events. Cupcake knows. Cupcake knows that we were about to go crazy. They didn't even want to deal with it. We're the home team again, playing at Coors Field again. I see Hannes Wagner. I think this is my first time facing that card. I'm curious in the comments, if you guys have made it this far in the video, where are y'all playing at for the Moonshot event? When you're setting your home ballpark, are you doing Costco? Are you doing Shield Woods, Coors? Where are you playing at for the Moonshot events? Because I, a lot of times, will just play at Busch Stadium. I feel like it actually plays decently this year. And for someone who's better at hitting than they are pitching, I kind of like pitching there more than I do like pitching at other ballparks, especially if I'm going to be using common pitchers. And I think for this game, I'm going to show a little bit more, even if it's just an out like that. Maybe if you want to let me know in the comments. I know I'm asking a lot of questions today. I don't even know if anybody's watching or listening right now. You know, maybe there's nobody here and it's just me, myself, and I. But how do you guys like to see the gameplay? If nothing's going on, did you like it for the first couple of games where I was really only showing the stuff that was happening, which that wasn't too much for those first 2 games. Not a lot happened, but there was a little bit. And I had a lot of just 1, 2, 3 innings, both on the mound and at the plate. So I'm curious if y'all have a preference, if you like seeing every ounce, or if you would rather only see the exciting stuff, you know, the hits, home runs, run scoring plays. As that's going to be ball 4 to Ketel Marte. I don't think in the first 2 games I would have showed that. I only would have ended up showing it if the run had come across to score. And right there, oh. No. 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 I give up a 3-run homer 100 out of 100 times in this situation. Following an error, there's no shot that I don't just give up a 3-run homer. I think, you know, I'm so nervous. I'm going to put in Mariano Rivera. I'm taking out Jake Arrieta. I'm changing my pitcher. And there we go. It's a 1, 2, 3. I had no doubt in my mind we were going to have a scoreless inning. I knew it the whole time. Now we want to hit some home runs. I told y'all it's going to be a different twin at the plate. Cupcake did not want any part of this. And now he's throwing me a cupcake. Jimmy Rollins. Oh, should we go for the inside the Parker? We're going for it. He threw it to third. He didn't throw it to third. Oh, no. What are you doing, Jimmy? What are we doing making mistakes on the bases like that? We could have had a leadoff triple and he decides to go home. I can't believe that. That was so weird. Did anyone else see the way that came off the bat? Wait, he catches this. Yo, look at Larry Walker. I'm actually kind of liking having him in the outfield. I just wish I was doing more at the plates. Today might just be one of those days where, and it's kind of blowing my mind it's in the Moonshot event, but maybe I don't have it. But I think it's kind of going back to what I said earlier. I think I'm kind of swinging at everything. I'm not letting myself be patient. I'm not letting myself wait for my pitch. I'm kind of just swinging at every single pitch that is thrown right now. And that's not a good way to go about it. 3-2 to Cody Bellinger. I wish he would have fouled that one off. Nah, that is a moonshot right there. That's probably the longest homer of the day. It sucks that I'm giving it up. 490 feet from belly. Wow. I don't want to keep giving up hits and runs. And there we go. That's a double play. Jimmy Rollins has been great on defense as well. Let's try to get him back up again. Let's try to tie the game as soon as we can. And let's try to get Jimmy Rollins, Larry Walker, some more ABs. And look at this. I have a 3-0 count. I actually laid off pitches in this at-bats. Probably should have swung at that one, but I'm really like slamming my PCI today. I need to be a little bit more gentle with it. I guess we were gentle with that one. Brian Roberts game-tying homer. 1-1. Let's take the lead now. Let's go back-to-back. 400 and negative 11 feet. Home run for Brian Roberts. And then Hunter Renfroe goes back-to-back. I'm pretty sure I've had better swings than this that were not homers today. Now, that one didn't get out of here by a lot, but 400 and negative 7-foot homer for Hunter Renfroe. I don't think that that joke was funny the second time. It's probably not going to be funny a third time. It probably wasn't even funny a first time. That might be the longest homer of the day. Nah, only 480, but my first homer with Brad Miller. Oh my God, my throat is killing me, man. This hurts. But he hit a 500 and negative 20 feet home run. We had back-to-back-to-back home runs, but we broke our streak with that flyout from Gary Sheffield. It does feel good to hit some homers, though. Maybe I just needed to get warmed up a little bit. Maybe I needed to be a little bit patient at the plate. Once I started taking some pitches, working counts, we actually started then hitting some home runs, so it felt pretty good. Jimmy Rollins is in the hole right now. I like the sound of that. Let's try to get him up here in the second because I don't think he's going to be able to come. That's ball 4 to Harmon Killebrew. I don't think Jimmy Rollins is going to be able to come up in the third, and he's on deck. So anything except a double play, we get Jimmy Rollins up to bat again. It's not a double play, and if we want Larry Walker to get a second at bat in this game, we need Jimmy Rollins to get a base hit. How about a home run? This is y'all's video. You were the focus of the video. I know he had a triple, but how about a no-doubt moonshot in the moonshot event? That would be pretty nice. And Jimmy, no! Oh, man, I'm being so disrespectful to these cards today. We have a lead. Let's try to hold on to it. But if we give up 2 runs, wait a second, big brain for a second. If we give up 2 runs, then that means that we would have Larry Walker another at-bat in this game. Maybe I should just give up 2 runs. I'm dying. Help me. I mean, he's not getting an at-bat, but he's going to get something after this game if he keeps making plays like that. Ooh. I thought that that was not going to be a base hit, but it was. What the dog doing? Brad Miller. Wait, he got there. And there we go. It's another win in the Moonshot event. I think this is going to be the last game in the video, man. My throat is just killing me right now, if y'all can't tell. But drop a like if you enjoyed the video. Feel free to subscribe for some daily uploads. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. I'll see you next time.